Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's a pleasure having you here. I want us to discuss the Bitcoin, the father of all cryptos today. Don't forget, on the calendar for this week, we have high impact news. This is the first Friday, that is tomorrow, obviously. It's going to be the first Friday of the new month of July. So we have the non-farm payroll. So that means that anything that has to do with the dollar, the USD, expect high volatility. Now, this Bitcoin caught my attention for a particular reason. The beginning of this month of this week started on the 1st. That was Monday. Today is Thursday, the 4th. But then look at what we've had from the BTC, and we're looking at this from the 30 minutes time frame. You would also see the same thing on the hourly time frame. But I like the 30 minutes time frame because it gives us this nice movement. If you have a look, this nice movement or this nice wave, whatever you want to call it, because I tend to look at the market based on waves as well. So this nice movement to the downside easily has told us that it is the sellers that are doing this move. So depending on the type of trader that you are, trend trader, counter trend trader, if you are trading with the trend, then you have to wait for price to pull back to this area here of resistance. You can see which was formerly support here, or pull back to this area of resistance. You can see here acting as resistance, acting as support, or pull back to this area here. And don't forget, whenever you look to your left, you should always see things that have happened in the past that would help you to make your decision. So we have just spotted about 1, 2, 3, and if you want, you can call this 4. Well, this one as well, but I don't like this. This is the extreme. But if you want, you can call this 1, 2, 3, 4 areas that you would like to see price get to. Now look over here. This is also a floor, so you can easily call this a support as price, you know, violently pushed higher from here. Now you might be asking yourself, which one should I look for entry? Is it the 1 or the 2 or the 3? And the entry in this case is for selling because you want to go with the trend. That is trend trading. If you want to go against the trend, then you could wait and see if you have a pullback to this area of support and then look for your buy trigger art area of interest, which is this. Wait for the reaction arrow and then your trigger, which could easily be your price action candlestick patterns. Get your trigger here, enter, put stop loss below, wait for it to get to 1, 2, 3, or wherever. So you may be asking, where exactly would I like the price to get to? Now, this is what I would like to say to you guys. You can always add a form of confluence into the mix, and I like to use the Fibonacci retracement tool. I'm going to pick it up from here and draw from the highs from here and take it all the way to the lows over here and then drop it. So based on this Fibonacci retracement tool, I would like to see preferably, I would like to see price pull back to 38.2, 50, or 61.8. 61.8 will be the sweetest one because it has enough room to go to the downside compared to 38.2 and 50. But either of these two will be my go-to, right? So let's do it this way. As a form of confluence, we need to ask ourselves, which one has confluence? Is it the 50 or the 61.8, meaning the resistance area, the 1, 2, 3 that we mapped out? Which one has confluence with these levels? If you look very raw, this is 2 over here. So if we trace it, 2 is more or less 50 over here. Remember, it's an area. And then 3 also has confluence with 61.8. So I'll prefer price to pull back to 2 or 3, but not 1. Not 1. There isn't enough room from 1 back to these lows, assuming we get an entry here. I personally would prefer 2 or 3. You can see we didn't even talk about 4 because 4 has gone past that Fibonacci retracement key level. So that's why we always say map out your charts accordingly. That's the area. Map out your areas accordingly. wait for the reaction, and then your trigger. So 2 or 3 is what I will be looking out for as a trend trader. Don't forget, as a counter trend trader, wait for the price to come back here for you to look for buy positions, or as a trend trader, 1, 2, 3, preferably 2 or 3 will be the areas for me to look out for. And I'm sharing this chart because as today is Thursday and the BTC has dropped this much, trust me, 110. Let me write this down so that even if you have this volume low, when you see 110%, you will be wondering, why did he say 110%? And then you want to listen to this section. 110%, it needs to pull back. I repeat, price needs to pull back. So that means that as the price is going to pull back to 1, 2, or 3, all you have to do is to patiently wait for price to get to your area of interest, look out for the reaction, and then look for your trigger in order to enter, and then hopefully follow the price all the way to the downside. Now, I'm going to be wrapping up this video now. Hopefully, this video is helpful to the crypto traders. And one thing you need to know, Bitcoin being the father of all cryptos, once Bitcoin moves, trust me, Ethereum and the rest, they'll follow suit. So thank you guys for joining. I do hope that you watch this video in good time. If you watch it late, peradventure, then I would say hit the subscribe button. You must turn on the notification bell so that you'll get the alert whenever we drop new videos. And we're dropping videos based on analysis, live market analysis that you can take advantage of. The video that we dropped before this one had to do with the CT opportunities, the counter trend opportunities, meaning that going against the market. And if you look at the chart, we'll still try to do an update on that because we were able to get some trades on Euro USD, Pound USD, and gold. And we are in profit now as we speak. So it's all about taking advantage of the videos when we drop them and then doing what? Placing your trades and then counting the pips at the end of the day. Okay, thank you guys. It has indeed been a good one. Enjoy the rest of the day. Don't forget to trade safely, use your stop loss, and make sure your volume, your lot size is according to your account balance. Okay, thank you guys, and goodbye for now. Cheers.